Crazy to think that a majority of the ships that we're witnessing right now are ours. And all they're doing is constantly selling things and making us money, despite the fact that we have a horrid currency crisis happening right now. But you know what you do during that situation? You make more cheap goods and you sell them for damn near nothing. Because we need to get to 500,000 goods, tons, and you know what sold. Anyway, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Anno 1800's Pride and Peddlers. Hope you all are doing well today. I know I am. It is actually very late when I'm recording this, and what I mean by late is like it's almost damn near midnight. But I'm like, okay, I really have that urge. Like, I want to record. I have been doing a lot of hand gestures over here. You have not seen it. It's probably for the best. Let's start. Now, here's the thing. If we look at the quest book, we have sold 305,000 tons of goods. We need to get this another 295,000. Is that the correct one? No, that's 195,000. There you go. Math is never my strongest. But we need to make a whole bunch of stuff, and we need to send them to random places. So, really, what I've seen is that we gain about 1,000 tons of goods sold pretty much like every 4 or 5 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, mostly it's the cigars going with the steamships over here to Yauska, because we are completely filling up the... Well, that's the morning bread, excuse me. That is for the coffee. Do we even have enough coffee in here? It's selling the coffee, but we have Fal's baby over here that's constantly selling our cigars, and we definitely want to capitalize on this the moment that we can. We need to build 2 more of them, and that would be ideal. However, what I would like to also try and do is let's start focusing on some additional goods that we can sell. I think, hold on, let's see. I want to try, first and foremost, let's get 2 more sawmills out here, because I have a feeling the timber is just going down, 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 and we don't want that. So what I've been thinking is every single island of mine, it has to sell something. It has to do something. And, like, for example, Ducal Garino is doing... It's working wonders, right? So we're making ponchos. We're not selling them. We have the sugarcane that I believe we're delivering over to Buena Costa for the incredible rum production that we have there. But I noticed something. All of these silos have not been built up, and that means I'm actually losing out on a lot of alpaca wool right here. Let me just take a look-see. I can actually probably make all of the necessary changes right now in this episode to make it so the alpaca wool here is going to be perfect. And why am I mentioning that? Well, you remember this behemoth? I don't want them to just sit still here. I want there to be a constant selling of a whole bunch of alpaca wool, because we have a ton of it and I need it gone. Now, where is that route? It's probably at the top. I don't remember. There's just so many things here, and I go through the list so quickly. I might have actually removed... Wait, hold on. That is probably not the best place to take it anymore. Let's, instead of Yauska, send it over to Isabel, and we're going to also attach the red tie to this, and we're going to put 2 of our clippers to work on this route immediately. I'm then also going to take out every single one of the routes that have a little exclamation point, because I just don't want to look at them. It's just going to annoy me. So that's perfect right over there. And we'll more than likely have to put another pier over here. That would help out considerably, just to get most of this stuff out. You know, that is the goal. Hot take, I could probably even put a steamship to this to make the process a lot faster. But then also I have to take into account the steamships actually have a pretty nasty upkeep cost. Yeah, 500 in the grand scheme of things is not too bad. But if you look at the clipper, it's only 175. Yeah, it's slower. That's why I also want to kind of conserve these ships as much as I can. What the hell? Are you guys running out of the frickin' fried plantains again? Okay, hold on. That is going to Fal's Landing. There's a huge population here. I don't even think we need all these people anymore. You know what? I think what we need to do is downgrade Yeah, I think, yeah, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna downgrade all of the Obreras here. And then we are probably going to have... Let's see, we also have ponchos coming in here too. If we were to put, like, one or two of the fried plantains down, how much do they need? They need 3? We have a turbine in here, don't we? Or we took that out. We took that out in favor of crop production. But we don't need this. This is done. So we can't put the turbine in. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to put down the stuff for fried plantains because for some unknown reason, we just cannot manage to have every single bit of the production here that we need for our fried plantains, and that's just not good. More than likely, we're going to run out of fuel here. I'm not entirely certain. We'll have to see as time goes on. This is actually not in a good spot now that I think about it. Or you just have a whole bunch of farm fields and you don't need them. I think that's pretty much the long and short of it. So we'll get rid of this, and that will allow me to hopefully snake around and use more land back there. Almost. We can get rid of this one, and then I think it'll be possible. One more. Awesome. Doesn't look the nicest, but it's gonna work one or the other. So we're utilizing as much space as we can. Let's also do the same over here. I might not actually... Well, there seems to be a lumberjack hut over there. I think putting plantains next to empty oil springs is not too bad, right? It should be safe. I say that in air quotes. And for good measure, I'll put another one. Yeah, if we can just alleviate the pressure on Buena Costa, I think that'll be really, really important. So where did that clipper actually go? Is it coming over here? This one is for clay. Okay, you're done. You don't need to do that anymore. I honestly want to put you on that other route, but let me actually get the stuff necessary for the whole transfer of items over to Ducal Guarino. That way we can actually really capitalize on all of the alpaca farms here. And we're going to get some extra saltpeter out of this, which is going to be fantastic. Then we can massively assist Arrakis with the production of film reels, because we need a lot of saltpeter for film reels. How much do we have in here right now? Should be stockpiling a decent chunk. I don't even know where it is. Okay, we're actually maxed out here. We have the gold! Oh, yeah, okay. Totally forgot I built gold mines. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, we don't want to see this much either. We want to get the goods out of Capua as fast as possible. That way we can actually be as efficient as we can be. I'm just waiting to see where that ship is coming over to Fowl's Landing. I think that is a saltpeter route. There needs to be one that's going to cut off here. There it is. Okay, so the castaway. We're going to take this off because, Val, you're going to make your own fried plantains. I hear it's good with some cigars, right? I have no clue, actually. But I know you have a bunch in here already, so it's not going to be that bad. Where we do need it is on Nova Prosperitum, of whom we're going through it so ridiculously fast. It's crazy. Where do we have another shore? Well, we have some shorelines over here, and we want to definitely get a road connection going here. I want to make it look nice, as always. And I think 3 should be sufficient. I would like to see the population here go a little bit down, if I'm being honest with you. And that's not to say, like, I don't want the settlement to thrive. It is thriving. I mean, do you see the amount of tobacco that's coming out of here? I want it to be functional. And by doing so, I want to say this will be enough. Okay, so we have 1 fried plantain coming out of here. And 1 fried plantain kitchen should actually be sufficient enough for this. Alright, great. Now, we need to, with the castaway, drop off this entire haul, and we'll be good to have 2 clippers assist us in the matters of the silos over here. And what we need is yeah, there we go. That is the correct word. Oh my god. We need a bunch of timber. And I think we also need the bricks. So we need timber, we need bricks. How many are you looking on aluminum profiles? We have 32. How many do you need? We're good. Yeah, we're gonna need to bring over aluminum profiles. That's a certainty. So let's start off with the. I don't know if I can take the timber out of here. Hold on. Once the castaway arrives, I'm actually gonna use this to go to another location and get some timber. There we go. So Nova Prosperitum has how many fried plantains now? 247? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then the other route that's bringing that here, where is it exactly? Let's get rid of this one. So it's right over here. It's the garlic chicken. It's actually going to dock right now. Let me see if I can hover over it. Yeah, see, that's the problem. It's barely taking any. So in some way, shape, or form, we overextended ourselves by selling or sending a whole bunch of the fried plantains over. Yeah, we're gonna discard the changes. More than likely, I'm gonna put another clipper on this route, but right now I think it's okay. So let's take about 100 bricks. We're also gonna take 100 of the aluminum profiles, and then what I want the Griffin to do, actually, is take bricks over to Capua, because I need to build up some additional piers. I don't want them to just linger here, you know? And the piers are... It just sucks that they take, like, 50 bricks a piece. But if I have 3 in total, I'm pretty sure that'll be substantial enough. So that's really 100. Yeah, then I don't need 200 bricks. I think the 100 would just be sufficient enough. So let's send the Griffin over here. And I don't want to see another ship just lingering in that port at all. I think we're also done when it comes to our black market goods, because I haven't seen our money fluctuate at all, and I know the airships are constantly running. So I would like to just bring the Carino, the Atreides, and then the Harkonnen, wherever the heck it is. Oh, it's over here. Okay. So we're going to get them all off this route. We're just going to have a big chill for a moment, because the next event is going to be $1 million Dug event, and we don't want to purchase anything during this, at least from the NPCs. We want to wait for the inflation event. How we're looking on the coffee? It's kind of going down. I do micro the morning bread quite a bit. I have to really change the colors out here, because I'm keep pressing on like on Foul's baby and the morning bread at the same time, so I don't know which ship is which. But we definitely need to make sure that we never run out of coffee. We are exporting it a little bit to Arrakis, so we have to be a little bit careful. Alrighty, which ship is... You are taking fuel over, and I don't believe you have any more fuel left in here, correct? Nope, there's none, so you can get off this route too. You're done. And what you got? Alright, that's what I like to see. So yeah, what we need to really buckle down on is get a lot of our basic stuff out of here, okay? The Alpaca Wool is really simple to just produce, and getting a whole bunch of the saltpeter, like, oh my god, that is a lot. I didn't even look at this. Who needs that freaking hard building chain when you have something epic like this? Like, what? Okay, the Caladan, I want you to head over to... You know what, Foul? You're gonna be the MVP again today. That's just how it is. You are gonna give me a whole bunch of your timber, and I need to take it over to Ducal Garino, like, ASAP. Because I gotta get this place, like, up and running. If it can just supplement all the stuff I need, I'm gonna stop the alpaca wool being brought here and just sell it so much. Can you imagine how much I can... I mean, I'm not gonna make a killing on this, and that's not the goal. I just want to increase this. So we've made, like, 2K so far. Yeah, we've sold about 2K. I have to actually let the game run a little bit. This scenario is really fun. I want it known. It is very, very fun. We don't have any clay here, do we? Yeah, we don't have any more clay here. You're gonna get off that route too. Man, I'm gonna put every single one of you on Alpaca Wool if this is the case. Yeah, so you're saltpeter, you're Alpaca Wool to Ducal Garino, and then you're just... Yeah, okay, makes sense. So I have to really put all these ships in line. Alright, let's put these in here, and hopefully we can build a couple of these relatively soon-ish. We need some more of the timber, which I'm gonna go get right now from Foul. Where's the Caladan? It's coming. It's kind of difficult to see the Nautilus design actually in the water because it's like almost submerged. It'll be kind of cool. I think you do have an idle animation that it does go under the water. That's really nice. I really like that. So with Caldera de Fuego, on the other hand, this island really isn't doing much besides supplementing everything that we need for other islands. I don't really want to do much with it. I feel like it has a really nice balance, and ultimately, it's really just doing what it needs to do. But then you have smaller places like Juanito, right? It's doing absolutely nothing. I want to get at least something out from here that's going to help. Okay, we have 300 workforce in here, and they're self-sufficient. So how can we make them actually profitable? How can we make it work? Well, they do have corn, and monocle guy up over there is gonna buy all of our freaking corn for a crazy high price. Again, I'm not focusing too much on the price, but I do like the functionality. Problem is that is a minute. That is not good though. What's faster? I guess I can do the plantains again. We can sell more of the potassium to Margaret Hunt, or alternatively, I can do the fish oil factory. Oh, this is a conundrum, isn't it? There's a bunch. Like, how's this? This is 2 minutes, isn't it? Oh, it's a minute. What is another easy thing I can pull out of here? Because I don't want to do any offshore things. That's just not going to work. Yeah, you know what? I'm just going to produce the plantains. The plantains are definitely the fastest here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to build 2 buildings. Jesus. We need to also get some timber going here, because I don't want to run out of that. I need to put another warehouse down. I'll put it right in the corner. And then we're going to build up like maybe 2 or 3 farm fields, depending on how much room we have. I'm not going to do the whole shift tactic because I really want to try and get as many of these guys in here as possible. Trying to be as efficient with the space. So like over here, I would do it just because. Little spot right there. Put another one right over here. Mother! This is what happens when I click fast and my mouse sucks, so there's 2 reasons. I believe we have room for another one. And what we'll do is we're literally just going to set a little schooner to this route, I think. And we have one. We're just going to sell it passively. Oh, this is going to get spicy. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. I can fix this. I can fix this. Let's get this chunk out, because I need this one to make room. Potentially. Okay, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Get rid of that one. Oh, see? There we go. Problem solved. And then this one, we'll get rid of this row. And then I'll extend it in this direction. And let's see how many of these I can fit. Not much else for room. Maybe I can just move this. Yeah, I'll put this thing back over here. Okay. I think that'll work. Maybe. It'll take them a little longer to get where they need to go, but at the same time, I can make this place look all pretty. That's what we want to do. So we have a whole bunch of plantain fields over here. Let's put that right there. And then the puddle duck. Okay, we'll set the puddle duck to this route. From Juanito, we're going to get a whole bunch of the plantains right here, and we're going to sell them to Margaret Hunt. Perfect. And because we are also using it here, I'm just going to set this to have a minimum of 5 for now until I can build like a depot or 2 here. Or, you know, I can't actually upgrade that. Yeah, let's go and upgrade it because that'll take it over 100. And I'm more than certain we'll be fine here. But I'm still going to keep the lowest being at 5. All right, Caldan, let's grab some of the timber, please. Oh, there's a festival happening in Nova Prosperity. Nice. Very nice. So when we build all these up, we'll definitely have enough to really power them completely. And then sending this saltpeter over to Arrakis is going to be real important. But the thing here is that we actually are full up here. Do we have an illness? Are you kidding me? Please tell me they can actually get to every single building. Yeah, they can. Okay, God bless. Do I have a town hall over here? I don't know if I do. That would actually be really nutty. Wait a minute. I can't believe I didn't think about this at all. I should have put one here a long time ago because I would have been able to. I need the Child Labor Act. Hey, you know what? This is going to be literally the best ship to go do it. I need that Child Labor Act thing. I need it now. I need a lot more people there. I totally forgot about the town halls, man. Oh my god, I'm such a loser. You have an extra book, don't you? Oh yeah, there you go. There you go. See? Problem solved. It's immersive. It's immersive. I can't believe some of the crap that comes out of my mouth on a daily basis. I'm real. And I've never been beaten up in real life, which is even better. So I've actually been able to get away with everything that comes out of here. Alright, do we have the bricks over here? Great. I need this pier built and this one built. So now we'll have 3 ships in here at all times getting what we need. And then how much are we actually making per minute? 128 alpaca wool. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, you may bow. You may bow. It's okay. There is one route that I need to stop, though. It is the one that's going to go all the way to Ducal Garino. But let's actually build this spot first. We need the Caladan to arrive, which is coming now. And then we'll stop the route that's coming from over there. We're just literally going to sell. But now that it's at this, and we're getting the positive event, fuel stop after this, we're going to make a lot of money. Not as much as we get, like, I have to say, we actually get the most money during a currency crisis. So even if there is a negative event that is actually, you know, revolving around, you know, products from the Empire or from La Corona that are providing us with additional monetary incentives to sell the black market goods, I actually really pick and choose which ones I want. So the currency crisis one, I definitely saved the fur coats for. Jesus. Because that is a lot more lucrative. You sell them, you buy them for like 2K and then sell them for 8K. It's crazy. Alright, dude, can we build all these? What's your problem? What are you missing? More timber? Okay, just grab it from Dukedom of Prosperity. It's not a big deal. You're close enough as is. Just go over there. But that's going to really help out. I don't have any timber. Well, I guess I can make some. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I definitely have enough room over here to do so. That's at 100 right over here. Hopefully it doesn't mess it up too bad. 15 seconds, so yeah, we're good. And then I'll get a sawmill, oops, right in here. Because I can definitely start passively making some more timber over here too, just to help with the island's overall, like, needs. There we go. So we're going to get some timber in here. I won't need the Caladan to come back. That should be sufficient enough. And then we'll put some corn into every single one of these guys. And more than likely, that should be fine already. It's getting there. It'll definitely get there. The moment that we get those silos active is when we'll see that spike. But I'm more than certain that we're going to be able to do this easily. So the route is where? You are over there. Let's head back to Capua really quick. You are taking it to... There it is. Okay, so we're going to get you off of this route. And instead, we are going to put you on the route to constantly sell. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. Definitely get rid of this. We can also get rid of this. And this is the route. So we want to also put the Sharp Gust on this one too. And just literally go to town. That is a lot coming out of there. Every single one of those clippers are taking 200 alpaca wool per, per load. This one's for minerals, so you're also done, the Rangoon. I really wonder if I could put the 4th one on. Does it really matter? No, it really doesn't. Putting the Rangoon on this as well. Anybody need some alpaca wool? Y'all can test it for fluffiness. Not gonna be as fluffy as a chinchilla's fur. And do not kill the chinchillas. I used to have a chinchilla. A little albino one. She was so cute. Had her for about 6.5 years. Her name was Speedy. and she literally destroyed my entire house. Yeah, true story. She liked to like chew on damn near everything, but she was the cutest, cutest little thing ever. I love her so much. You know, it's been many, many years since she passed, of course, but I just, oh man, every time I think about her, I just get like this big old smile because I know she like I could be in the worst mood ever, right? And then she would just like hop around because we let her run around the ground floor. My dad would build like these little areas that she wouldn't be able to like go through into like the formal dining room and stuff like that, but she would find her way in there anyway. You know, little chinchilla beat a professional engineer of over 40 years, by the way, and uh, you know, she would just look at you, and instantly you would forget all the problems in your life. That's really a true story. So how we're looking over here, doesn't look like we have another issue when it comes to the fried plantains. It looks like we're actually going up on this, and you are taking ponchos. What are you? So that's fried plantains to Nova Prosperitum. So why is it going down? Do we need to get some more in here? We don't have the fish oil. Ooh, maybe that's the issue. Maybe we need more fish oil. Well, where can we get more of that? I have some here. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually utilize this. I'm going to get the castaway to take from Rio Ralto because I don't think we need all the fried plantain or the fish oil over here. And we're going to send it over to Buena Costa because clearly they need some assistance with this. But at the same time, I'm also going to keep a minimum here of like 5 again because I think we're using it. No, we're not. No, we weren't. I remember what this was for. This was for the helium deposits. Okay, we can capitalize on this a little bit more then. And we're going to do just that. Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's 6 should be sufficient. Get these going, link that up, and then we need a warehouse right over here. So these guys are going to definitely help us out. Let's get some fire stations over here, because these things are also prone to exploding for some stupid reason. Beats the hell out of me. I don't look at me, Chief. I have no clue why they do. They just do. The game be gaming. So we took some of the plantains out of here. More than likely we'll find the ship. Oh, there it is. Cool. Okay, so we're going to be selling that. All right, I need that minimum wage book. Minimum age. There we go. Not the minimum wage. Well, I mean, technically it would be minimum wage too. But I need this over at Arrakis. Okay, bye. And maybe I could also see if I can find those other specialists here. And so people on Arrakis don't want to kill me. I want to be friendly with the Fremen. I don't want them to summon the big old sandworms and devour me whole. I don't particularly like that. Yeah, I'm actually very curious about how that MMORPG Dune Awakening is going to be. It looks interesting. I actually signed up way before I even started the channel to play the beta or get like early access to the beta. I haven't received any information on whether I've actually been selected for that or not, but I am very, very keen on, if I can, and actually record it for the channel and play it for the channel. If you guys are interested in that, I will do it because I really do enjoy the Dune universe quite a bit. And I have no qualms in actually, expanding my reach. I will be come February. I am going to say this, and the amount of people that watch Pride and Peddlers is a lot less than the expert campaign, but I do feel like it's definitely necessary to keep everybody in the loop because all of us like different things. The guide series is over, and I think it was left on a really good note because I was able to literally explain every single bit of the base game to a new / intermediate player just wanting a refresher, and got a lot of really good comments from everybody. A lot of really good support with that, and very, very pleased at the state of that guide series. So I definitely felt like it was a good time to stop at the creation of the World's Fair and getting the Great Eastern, and then essentially being like, now spread your wings. Let me see what you can do. And if there is like a specific topic that people really, really, really want discussed, then sure, I will make a video, but I'll probably put it on a day that another video has already been out because I want to allocate that time slot for something else. I also will be posting the dedicated upload schedule on Discord, so if you guys haven't joined the Discord, definitely consider doing so. Obviously, again, if you're comfortable with doing that, totally up to you, champ. But one game rather, that I definitely will be playing relatively soon when it comes out on February 11th is Civilization 7. And I was complaining about this in the expert campaign by saying, if I had the choice between picking Emperor Augustus and Napoleon Bonaparte, I can tell you right now, it would be really damn hard. And both of those historical figures, of whom are my favorites, are in that game. More than likely, it would be Emperor Augustus. I like him just a wee bit more than Napoleon. Just a wee bit more. Why? I don't know. It's just... do you guys really need an explanation of how my crazy brain works? No, you already know it's just weird. So, I will definitely be playing as Emperor Augustus as the first playthrough, and more than likely trying out Emperor Napoleon after that one. Will it be like a full-blown series, or would it be like I'm going to play a whole bunch, edit it, and then put it up? I'm not sure yet, but I do know that one of my really good friends, Keta, is really interested in the game too, so more than likely we will try to do something as far as multiplayer is concerned, him and I think that'll be a lot of fun. He has like over 4,000 hours in Civilization 6, so he's a lot better than I am at the Civ games, but that does not mean that I'm going to try to smoke him. That'll be a lot of fun. So yeah, that's definitely something that I am indeed planning on doing, and I really hope that you guys will enjoy it. Along with that, you know, the expert campaign is slowly but surely coming to an end, and I'm thinking that Pride and Peddlers might at the same time, so we might have a whole bunch of these projects end at once. I didn't anticipate that. But there will definitely be content on the channel. There will always be Anno-related content on the channel, as much as I possibly can get. And I will honestly go and get those other games as well, the previous ones, to try those out as well. Alright, so I need this book, thank you, and then I also need Miles, thank you. And then I'm going to take it over to Arrakis, and we're going to see this literal population skyrocket, and then probably call it a day. I think we're pretty much done with the motors. I think I've sent all of them over. Are I maxed out here on motors? How many do you have? Hold on. I need to click on this. Yeah, casual 811 motors over here. Not bad. How many scooters we have? 383. Let's go, dude. We see 180 in there. That's it. I'm just letting it run. I don't care anymore. Because look at this. I'm going to sell them all to Paloma at the end. 16,451. That is nutty. I don't know where the hell they get their money. But please explain it to me, because I think we all would want to know how to get in on their get-rich-quick scheme. That's just my opinion. More than likely, it is shared by everybody who watches. I want to know. We all want to know. It's important to know. We might actually expand the storage capacity of Arrakis. I think I want to do that. Alright, so we'll put the books in, and the butler. Right now, they're not, like, crazy happy. It's mostly because of the pollution. But this will definitely help, and then this will definitely help, and then this will really help. Oh my god! Okay. I think I'm good with workforce here. That is a lot of people. But how are their happiness? They actually went up +4 with this combination. That's really good. I like it very, very much. We are maxed out on like everything in here. I think what we really need to do is expand upon the storage capacity, start really focusing on building up those celluloid factories and getting some more of the film reels out here, because selling the film reels is going to be really, really, really important. They do go for a bunch during the fuel stop event, and we just need to make a killing on them. I don't want to just stop. But I'm also thinking, is there a way to continue making motors? Should I still continue doing so or not? I don't know if I actually want to build any more steamships, and I don't really have access on my great steam clipper anymore, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. until next time, my friends, I hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. I always enjoy playing Anno 1800, truthfully I do. Now even more so because I have you all, and I'm not just pretending and talking to myself, which I did for quite some time, let me tell you. I used to talk to myself in practice, pretending I had a YouTube channel years ago. I don't have to pretend anymore, because I have you. And until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing it with your friends. Help me continue to grow the channel. I know you all are. And I'll see you on the next episode, my Rantians.